Like this is some serious stuff that's going on. When I told y'all that stuff was going down in 2025, just like it started in 2024, that's the case. Stuff is going down left and right, left and right. It's so much information hitting y'all, and it is clear that a lot of people don't know how to handle it. They are scrambling. They don't understand what the hell is going on. They are completely lost. Completely. It's so many people that are completely lost with what the hell is going on. It is so much. It is so much. And what makes it even worse is that you have a lot of people that are refusing to let go of what their reality was, what they thought they knew. They're refusing to let it go. Whose problem is that? That is not our problem. That's not our problem. The ones of us that have advanced past this, it's not our problem that they're still stuck. We have to go. We have shit to do. We don't have time to worry about them. If we stay stuck on them, we become stagnant with them. No, we have to go. If they want to stay stuck in what they think they know, instead of paying attention to what they're seeing, what they're hearing, they are the ones who are going to have to come to terms with that. If they are just bringing friction to you because they cannot move, they can't, you gotta go. You have to go. Or you're going to get stuck with them and they're going to keep you there. They're going to keep you there. If you let them, they're going to keep you there. You have to move. You got to move. You don't have time. You really do have to put together what you are seeing, what you are hearing, and start talking about that. I am telling you, staying stuck is not what you want right now. You gonna be in the trap. It's gonna be you in the trap, and the rest of us are gone. It's so amazing to me how this energy has come back around full circle. I am telling you, it's so many of us survivors out here right now who are just, oh my gosh, you don't know. It's the feeling. It's like, oh, it is all so familiar to us. The feeling is all so familiar to us. Highly fucking suppressive energy that refuses to move on. This is adverse energy. Very adverse energy. If you are a part of this energy and you are associated with someone who is not, you are going to get left. You gonna get left. This is it. People are not trying to continue to hear the friction. Friction being the negative. The negative being what you mean you don't know, you don't know how you know. Did you see? Did you know that is this type of energy that is impacting so many people. They cannot put together that an election happened and the person elected was not who they thought it was going to be. And it's so bad, they are still holding out hope that she will be the next president. And it's like, the next president when? Because it's not going to be now. I don't understand why 2 months after the election we still talking about votes. These numbers, all these recount and election interference and all this adverse energy. Adverse energy. Pay attention to it. You're going to hear it a lot. Very, they speak on the negative of things. things that are not significant to them. So this can be very subjective energy. They will speak on the negative of things. They will ask questions on the negative of things. One lady had been watching my videos. She don't ever have to call my name. She's not ever going to call my name. I can guarantee you that. She's not. There's a reason why too. She won't ever call my name. Not fully. She will not. But she watches my videos, and I put out something significant that only she would have picked up. Because remember, I told you people can do this. People can do this. I can do this. So you say something significant to someone, and that person watches the video, they're gonna know you talking about them. They're gonna know. So I knew she had watched my video. It's interesting because she said, well, I don't make it a habit of watching other people's videos. Right. So that's what she said. And then the video that she was referencing, I said something about how tarot readers must play it as it lays. In tarot, you must say it as it lays. So, if a card comes out in the reverse, you must read it as so. Not turn it around. So, in this video, that's what I was saying in my video, the video that I know she referenced when she was talking. And she said, I don't make it a habit of watching other people's videos. I don't believe that. But then she started reading directly as the cards came out. That changed. Because she said, y'all, I usually don't read the cards in reverse. She started reading them in reverse then. When I was in meditation for a while in December, she changed up the view to where her subscribers couldn't see her whole table anymore. So she used to show her table where you could see the cards as they came out. But after this, while I'm in hybrid mode, she changes up the view of her camera, of her video, so you can't see how the cards lay on her table anymore. I mean, this is the type of shit that I pay attention to. I mean, if I'm a spiritualist, so I do not play about tarot. I've made that very clear. So if I see that you're doing something, I will call attention to it. If I just so happen to come across and notice something of concern when it comes to that. That's because tarot is spiritual for me. It is not for entertainment purposes. So that could be a difference between me as a tarot reader and others. And this is something that people need to take into consideration the same way they would take into consideration who the heads of their church are. Same stuff. Same type of stuff. You would want to know who your preacher is, who your bishop is, who your pope is. You would want to know that. Who are they? Who is that that's giving you spiritual guidance? Who is that that's attempting to heal you? Who is that? What is their character like? Do you feel like their integrity is met in public and in private? They're the same. I mean, you just have to take things into consideration. When you're following a spiritual path, you're trying to find guidance. It's very important that you understand you are giving your energy over to someone and asking them to give you theirs. That's what you're doing. And the results of that will have an effect on you. There are some people who resonate with these types. They absolutely do. It's a lot of them. It's more of them than it is those with my type. And that's for a reason. You will often find that people of the light often have this problem. They often have this problem where you have somebody trying to suppress your energy for some fucking reason, and you don't understand why they're doing it. Only to find out they were holding you in. They had contemptuous spirits about them. Their true nature was actually opposing to yours, and you had no idea, because it's sort of like, if you think about it, going along to get along. And there's a lot of that out there, and that's including in the spiritual world, where you have people out here, their spirits don't match what they're attempting to do. So if you say healing message, or you are talking to someone and you're getting ready to give them advice from the divine, that where he or she is directing you to give this message to people, it's coming through you at that time to give it to them the way you're receiving it. That's how it's supposed to go. You give it to people as you receive it. And I had to learn, once I understood my purpose, I had to start recording myself whenever because I'll just start talking. I don't always have the camera on, and I'll just start talking, and sometimes I'll have a whole conversation, and then I'll be like, dang, somebody needed to hear that. Somebody probably needed to hear that. So I have started to train myself that when I have a message, I start recording it, because I'm going to put it out at some point. Because when I have messages, I don't always put them out the day that I have them, because it may be because that's exactly how it's supposed to go, that it's important for me to make sure I record it, not so much that I release it. Because I'll come back eventually and release what I need to, and that'll be what needed to happen. I cannot explain why I won't go right from recording a message to putting it out there, because I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. I think that I'm supposed to, as soon as I receive messages, because I'm not always looking at the same source or listening to the same source or paying attention to the same topic when I record. Not always. I'm doing different things, and sometimes I'm doing different things in a setting. So I'll pause my camera after I had just finished talking. I'll pause my camera. I'll go do something else. And then later on, I'll come back, and I may be watching something completely different, or reading something completely different, studying something completely different, and then come up on another message, and I'll just unpause and start talking again. I have to get in the habit of training myself to be seen and to be heard, because I have a lot of wisdom, but I do not socialize with people. And that is my dilemma. So this is how I have to do it. I have to still be of service to everyone and provide my gifts to you, but I have to do it this way to protect myself and to protect my energy, because I understand what I've been gifted to do. And this is not easy energy at all. It's not. And this war we're in, stop thinking it's so much attack war. It is an attack, but it's spiritual. It is very spiritual. And y'all are going to see things. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm not trying to bring shock to anybody. No. It is what I'm saying. It is time for you to open your eyes to what you don't know. Because if you do not, you're going to be in trouble. You have to open your eyes, open your ears, and a lot of you need to open your heart, for real. This is not a joke. This is a real tug of war shit going on here, where the tugging on one end is about to burn so many damn palms on the other end. It's ridiculous. That's what's happening. And there are forces pulling against each other, trying not to get. This is exactly what's happening. There are forces pulling against each other because somebody got to come out on top. That is what's happening. And you will find in battle, who you thought was your enemy is your friend. On one side. On the other side, it's the exact opposite. Who you thought was your friend is your enemy. This is what I'm telling you is happening. I've been trying to tell y'all this is coming. I've been warning you that this was coming. And it's happening. It's happening everywhere with everybody. All the colors are involved. So let's not go black and white, because we know black and white is the main issue. It's the main issue. Especially in the United States. It's the main issue. Okay? But we can throw color out the window, because this is on some individual type shit. Y'all gonna see a change in all this group shit. Y'all gonna see a change in all this group shit. I'm telling you. Because you're gonna start figuring out who is who around you. It's going to happen, whether you're not gonna always know where it's coming from. You just need to keep your eyes open, your ears open, especially to survivors. You definitely do. Keep your eyes open and your ears open. I already know y'all gonna do that anyway. I already know y'all gonna do that anyway. But I still gotta say it to everybody else as well. Because I mean, stuff, like I said in the beginning, so much stuff is being thrown out there right now about shit that's happening. And none of the big media are talking about it. And y'all are not concerned about this. Where do y'all think all this information is coming from? It's the black sheep. The people that you're not regarding as credible. We don't give a shit what the fuck you think. We care about the truth, and we care about what's really going on. So, but a lot of people are not ready to hear the shit that's really going on. You got a lot of people who still have not accepted who they are. They're about to get rude awakenings, big awakenings, eye-opening things are going to be happening for a lot of people. I don't think a lot of us have already stressed this, who knew this was coming. We've been saying it, and it is happening left and right. And I am seeing people melt down. I am seeing people go, they don't know what to do. Well, a lot of them are extremely entitled as well. I noticed that a lot of them are extremely entitled people. They were entitled children, or they were children who didn't have to practice right and wrong situations appropriately, where they messed up and their parents made sure that they understood there are consequences for their actions. I don't think this took place in every situation. No, not if you're entitled. I don't think so. Because if you're an adult and you're entitled like that, no. Y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble going forward. Y'all gonna be in trouble too. I'm just letting you know. People not going for that no more. A lot of people waking up. Just like I'm telling people that they need to do so, there are a lot of people waking up, and people are coming out left and right. We didn't know nothing about. I remember when I first started talking about the child trafficking stuff, and one of the reports had Birdman's name on it, and it had Young Jock's name on it, along with Denzel Washington as well. What the fuck? I just saw an article. Where was that article? like it. It was on one of the, I think it was on, it might have been on Yahoo or something. But an article where Joe Biden was giving some kind of medal to Denzel Washington. Joe Biden was doing this. Joe Biden was doing this. He was giving some medal to Denzel Washington and Hillary Clinton. What else do we know about Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, and Denzel Washington? What? So all three of them in the news for a whole bunch of negative shit right now. And this is what people like stations or media, big media, chooses to cover. They're choosing to cover this. It's a choice. Understand that. No matter if the choice is coerced some type of way, I don't care. It's still a choice. They're choosing to talk about these three individuals, and then other stuff over here is not being talked about. It is being suppressed. It is being suppressed. Because they don't want you to see it. Because if you see it, you can't unsee what you saw. No matter if you wanted to or not, you see it. So they're keeping it from you. They're keeping you from seeing it. So people who hold certain news outlets and online articles and stuff like that, they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. And on top of that, while they talking about that shit, what else is going on? The shit with the celebrities. But what about the children? Although I will say, I've been trying to put articles up. I think I have a couple more I need to put up about all of these trafficking rings being busted now. All of a sudden they're being busted now. Police officers being charged with being a part of the child trafficking and abuse allegations and stuff like that. There's already been cases won against CPS at this point, but CPS got a lot more shit coming for them. They got a lot more shit coming for them. It's not a joke at all. At all. And not only that, family court might have some problems as well in some states. The courts may have some problems as well in some states. My job is to warn y'all. My job is to let y'all know what's coming. The shit that people like me put out, you ain't gonna get that from these big medias. They not showing y'all this shit. This is shit they not showing y'all, and they will tell you. They call people like us conspiracy theorists. Until our fucking conspiracy theory is proven, we're conspiracy theorists. Which is, man, shut the fuck up with that shit. I see what I see, and I know what I know. I'm telling you, this shit gonna get worse before it get better for a lot of people. A lot of people. Y'all gonna see a lot of fucking families break the fuck up. Y'all gonna see a lot of people leaving their fucking families. Y'all gonna see so much. I'm telling you, it has already started. Lawsuits out the fucking ass. I'm trying to tell y'all to wake up. Pay attention to what you're seeing. It's not a game. It's really not. This shit is happening. It's happening. The people over here are doing the shit that they're doing. The people over here are doing the shit that they're doing. The people in the middle are definitely doing the shit that they're doing. I mean, come on. Yeah, nah. I don't have a problem with telling y'all the news. I really don't. Just like that, put that stuff up about Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston is getting arrested or has been arrested. Y'all, I bet y'all didn't hear that name coming. I bet you didn't hear that name coming. I put up another article where on one of the what is this? The celebrity bodyguard revealing the truth about Diddy, J Lo, and Jamie Foxx. Yeah, this bodyguard was saying how, and I used to, it's interesting because this is a dude. I used to have one of his songs on my playlist back when I was in the military, and it was one of my favorite songs only because of the beat. The beat was my favorite song, but nonetheless, on my favorite beat at the time for that dude. But the dude was saying how that dude allegedly allegedly said how he preferred a trans hands to a woman because they're stronger. That means they grip him tighter and their jawbone is stronger. So yep, and then he's saying how the bodyguard also said how Jamie Foxx did admit that it was P. Diddy who landed him in the hospital. And allegedly it was Jamie Foxx's family that called the FBI on P. Diddy. This is all alleged, I guess. But it's in the video, so y'all go look at my community board because it's there. But these people are talking. But it's a lot of people who are not, they're like, you a snitch. You got so many people out here still This is why I said the people who came up during my time, right now, y'all should be feeling, a lot of people who came up during my time, y'all should be feeling it in the fucking atmosphere right now. So much shit should feel familiar to you. And this is the time for you to address it. Because 9 times out of 10, it didn't get addressed when you were coming up. And now is the time to address it. Because the world is out here looking at you. All day, every day, they looking at you. And they going to be able to tell if you are who you say you are. It's getting to that point with everybody. Because so much shit is coming out. So we're not going to care if you pay attention or not. We're not going to care. You're going to get left this time. We might have been forced to deal with it last time, but you won't get left this time. That's what's going to happen. Because remember, I said it's going to be a lot of people that lose family members, lose friends, lose significant others, relationships. Y'all already see there's divorces and marriages happening out the ass now. It's all over the place. Divorces and marriages are falling apart. People are leaving their spouses. And a lot of them in their retirement years. This is not going to stop. It's happening all 2025. Trust me. The shit that's going on with the celebrities is not more important than what's going on with the children. Because we still don't know where these children are. Nobody knows where they are. I'm not here seeing any. I'm seeing bits and pieces of things, but nothing major about. But I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to keep looking. As I see articles, I'm going to post it about CPS. I got something to do this summer when I get to where I'm going because I'm leaving where I am now. I won't be here. But it's shit I got to do. And yeah, CPS got problems all year long. They got problems. Trust me. Y'all out here going after celebrities' kids. Y'all got other shit y'all need to be worried about. I'm just asking people to open their eyes, open their ears, and open their hearts. Now is not the time to be closed-minded because if you are, you're going to get left behind. And it is what it is. And now people are not going to give a shit. They're not going to care. Because you're making the choice. And they know that. You're not going to be able to say any way, any other how, no. They see what you're doing. If you're choosing to ignore it, they're seeing that. Most of these people that are suffering are people who have to see it to believe it. Most of them are. They refuse to change up their notion about anything. And I guess that's their blind loyalty that a lot of them do. They're loyal till they're not. Meaning something has to change. Or they have to see it so that they're absolutely sure. That's these types of people. Because once you see it, like I said, you can't unsee it, even if you want to. So that's why a lot of these people were people who would dismiss something you tell them if they didn't want to believe it. Or if they had a different notion about it. And you came saying something, if they felt like you were not credible enough, you were not notable enough, your reputation would have had to been significant enough that they would take you at your word. If they don't do that, you're not going to get anywhere with these people unless you show them. A lot of them are fans of people. A lot of them. A lot of them belong to associations and organizations. A lot of them belong to clubs. A lot of them belong to groups. They function better in groups, group settings. These are the people who, I'm telling you, these are the people who are going to suffer going forward. Because these are a lot of these people are closed-minded to the things that are not significant to them or that they find no significance in. So, they're going to be mad. Listen, a lot of them don't want what, I said this before, but I'm going to say it again. A lot of them do not want you to know what they don't want you to know. And perfect example would be Jay-Z and Beyonce. They both freaking out right now, and they got a good reason to. You honestly thought that P. Diddy was going to go down by himself? Then you must not really know his character. And I ain't even close friends with him, and I know his fucking character. And I can tell you that was never going to happen. Because of who he is. That was never going to happen. And we're starting to see their true colors as well. What the fuck is Jay-Z doing? Hiding behind his lawyers. He been throwing that lawyer out there left and right. That lawyer ain't had a break yet. None of them. And from what I'm hearing, Beyonce trying to separate herself from Jay-Z. Why you trying to do that now? I thought y'all was Bonnie and Clyde. What happened now? I don't care if you want to run. What happened to that? Was that just a song? I mean, I guess everybody don't write from their heart. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I just had to put that out there because I'm like, people really not ready. I didn't realize how bad it was until I started seeing people really frantically doing things. They are in serious distress and anxiety around here. Panic mode. They don't know what the hell to do. They are really scared. What are you afraid of? What are you so afraid of? That is my question. And you have a lot of people out here continuing to spread the panic and stress. Because that's valuable to them. That's valuable to them. That's what I had to say.